Yo, 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 it's me again, Kachao. What's up, what's up? So, as you can see, I am at 126 right now. So, we moved last transfer surge. So, now our lesson for today is actually just a few tips on how to upgrade your HQ or your base. So, first, I will tell you what I did and then why I did that. So first, before you need to before you can upgrade your HQ further than 30, you need to do this first. The oil tech. So here, you can leave the sides at level 1. Just it's only level 1 as a prerequisite level for the next tech to move further. Okay, so these three you can leave it at low level for at first until you unlock this. Okay, so this is how first after upgrading this you will get an additional oil well, then you'll be able to get two from here, but I want to mention the most important uh, tech here is these three. So this will add another tech in your base. So this one is the free, the first tech center, and then this one is the buyable via cash. So you need to buy it. Then this is the third tech. This one, the free one. Okay, the free. So it will increase your tech progress. Then for these two, you can leave it at low level first just to unlock this, but I do suggest since you already have three techs, I suggest do this also at the same time while moving down here, down up to this part. So why? Because this will uh, make your research faster. It will give you 25% research speed up time, and then this will build your base a lot faster. It will give you 25% of building time. Okay, so after you unlock it, or you can proceed to HQ at 31. So the concept is still the same from HQ level 1 up to 30. So you need few required buildings to upgrade it. So you need the tech center, mm, Alliance Port Hub, wall, and then also tank or aircraft or missile center, also drill ground, hospital, and then also barracks. So you need those buildings are the prerequisite for each HQ upgrade. Though it still depend on the level on what building is it is requiring. I suggest you grab some I suggest you grab some H you grab the chart online. I forget, mine was lost, so I don't know where it is. But you can search online. I think I got mine on Discord, maybe. I'm not sure. But you can look at it online. So you'll have the right building to upgrade every time you reach the next level. Okay? But this is the suggestion I am going to give you. So for HQ31, you'll be needing oil. This one. You'll be needing oil. Oil wells will produce oil. So I do suggest, and you'll be needing a lot. So make sure to save or upgrade your oil well first. So at first you'll have one here. Yes, you'll get one oil well here, oil well here. Then after you get it, I suggest to max it at 30. Make sure to upgrade your oil well same level as your HQ, or as soon as you upgrade your HQ. Let's say you reach HQ 31, then you have HQ oil well level 30. Make sure to upgrade it to level 31 as soon as possible, so it will produce more oil. Upgrading it to a higher level will produce more output, so you'll have more oil to save. You'll gain more in times for your next upgrades as soon as possible. So make sure to upgrade them all at the same level as your HQ, also your gold mine. Okay, so as you can see, mine is all at level 35. So make sure to upgrade your gold mine next to your oil wells. And the next that I upgrade this was my iron mine. So why iron mine? Because I'm lacking on iron mine that time. Actually, still right now, I'm still lacking at it. So why? Because every up those buildings, especially the wall, this tank aircraft missile center needs uh, a lot of iron. I'm not sure about here. Oh, it's still the same as food and iron. And for the hospital, it's more than food is more required. But I think it's also the same here. Yes, it has the same requirements as food. So you'll be needing more iron than food. So look at mine. I have more food than iron because I'm spending more iron than food. Then after leveling your iron mine, then uh, farmland up to the same level as your HQ again. If your HQ is 31, then make sure to upgrade it on at 31. Then after you have done upgrading those resources buildings, that's the time you need to upgrade your required buildings like tech center, uh, tank center or aircraft or missile center. Then also I think it's barracks, hospital, or alliance hub. I'm not sure. So make sure to upgrade it that way. So the purpose of upgrading the resources building first before the required buildings is you'll be able to gain higher resources as soon as possible while uh, while waiting for the right turn to upgrade the required buildings. So if you upgrade the required building first, you will run out of oil before you finish your required buildings to upgrade your HQ. I'm sure of it. You will run out of oil before you finish all the required buildings for your HQ's next upgrade. So that happened to me when I was doing my HQ upgrade. So as of now, it's the end of uh, season 4 already ended, and I'm sure some of you have a lot of oil stuck on your inventory. But I still do suggest to upgrade your oil first, then your gold, then iron mine, then farmland. So to make sure that you will not run out of resources for your buildings. So let's say also, the next is some are, I saw some or I heard some who are upgrading their buildings, basically every buildings at the same level. So they are still stuck at lower HQ like 28, 29, 30, waiting for everything to be at the same level as their HQ. So I do not suggest that. So why? So okay, let's look for a good example. Let's try this one. So smelter produces ore, right? So it produces ore. So we need ores for our gear upgrades. So it's really nice to upgrade it so you can it will produce more ore for our gears. But honestly, mine is just 30 and I think it's more than enough. Why? Because I have a lot right here and I don't even grab or plunder start task with ores. I only plunder task with skill medals like this. Yet I managed to hoard a lot of ores on my account. By the way, I'm not actually upgrading my third squad because that's why I have a lot of ores. So it is not necessarily needed to upgrade your smelter that high, especially when you are earning more than you are spending or that than you are needing. Because at this rate, I still need, I'm lacking at blueprints. So this is my next target and I still lacking 5 blueprints to upgrade it 4 star. So it's not necessarily needed at the moment. So what you need is other resources like this, like gold, iron, food, oil, and food. So other example is this warehouse. Yes, it will protect your resources if someone attacks your base, but basically that's only on Saturday, and then they can only plunder a little portion of your resources. So that's not, you you can leave it at low level. Also, what else? This garage 3. You see mine is still at level 20. So my hospital 20 is that's 20, 20 and 35. So my drill ground is 23, 23, 23 and 35. So you can see all my buildings are not at the same level. Oh, by the way, my tech 22, 22 and then 35. So I leave them at low level because they are not necessarily needed at the moment. I still need to level some buildings first, which are more important, like this one. I got it at max. Then what's my next after this wall? Then I'll go for my aircraft center and then my missile center to add more power on my second and third team since they are aircraft and missile team. So it will help me and it will help me a lot rather than upgrading this to 35. Okay. especially this one. Training base, it will produce here XP, but look at my hero. So they are my first, second, and third are all at level 175. So you can see some are still at low level, and then you'll be able to you'll be saying that then I really need those hero XP, but not actually. I still have a lot here. So you can still hoard through chests or rewards. Uh, so it's not that uh, you can stop relying on these resources building. So it's okay not to level them that high uh, compared to iron, food, gold, and oil. So you can leave this at low level also. And then also the workshop. Then for the this one, I do suggest to level it, but it will only shorten the production time by, look at this, just 2 minutes. So it's not that worth it. The resources, this 119 gold is really huge for this though. So it's not that worth it. Okay. So what else are not important? So recon plane, it's kind of important because the higher the level of your recon plane, the more information you can get from your allies, like what gears they are on or skills. So the lower the level, the lesser information you will get to your opponents when you are scouting them. Okay, so this is kind of helpful too. So it's nice to upgrade this, but I think I'll rather upgrade my first squad first, my garage one first, after these three. So after those three, I can still decide for drill ground or hospital up to is 35. So my point is you should just prioritize the important buildings first rather than just trying to level them all at once at the same level. So you're actually uh, making your account left behind by others. So what I'm trying to say is we are moving faster than you because we are picking the right buildings to upgrade. And so we and you are moving slower because you are upgrading everything in your base at the same level before you move up to the next level. Let's say example for this one, or no, I got a better one. Where was it? This one, gear factory. You only need gear factory at level 20. Okay, so why? For the gears, you need to increase its level or to add more star or stone on your gears. You'll be needing it at level 20. So after that, there's no use or no good purpose to upgrade it at a higher level unless you max all the other buildings and you don't have any buildings to upgrade to gain more points on arms race or versus. Also for this one, level 2, level 20 only. So you only need it to upgrade the for this only. So for the gold chips. For this, yes, you can upgrade it uh, uh, as high as you can or as high as you want. But imagine 119 again, 119 M gold for just 4 minutes less of production time. Okay, so you'll get one. drone parts for uh, 3 hours and 56 minutes instead of 4 hours. So that's quite, I don't know, it's still not worth it for me. Okay, so better just leave it at that level for now. Also, this one, so the tavern. So you don't necessarily need to upgrade it. Just leave it there. Okay. So what else to upgrade? So basically that's it. So just my point is focus on upgrading the important buildings that will help you win battles. Because upgrading all your buildings at the same level will only slow you down, and slowing down or mm, or staying at HQ 30 uh, is actually a disadvantage for you. So why? So this is the main reason why I always suggest to upgrade your HQ up to HQ 31 at least. That is at the very least. Okay? If you don't want to rush uh, your upgrade or your base to max level 35, upgrade it at least at HQ 31. So why? So pretty simple for this one. So at HQ 31, this will be before the rescue officer will only give hero shards. Okay. After upgrading it, up after upgrading your HQ to 31, it will be converted into a choice chest. So you can choose whether you like a hero shard or a weapon shard. Okay. So and then I do suggest for a weapon charge. Also for your truck, you'll be able before you'll be before if you manage to produce a reindeer truck, it will give you a hero shards again, right? But after you reach HV31, it will be converted also in a choice chest. So it will be a choice chest whether it's you like a hero shard or a weapon shard. And then I do suggest again to choose weapon shard. It is more important now than hero shards. So that was the main reason why I do suggest to upgrade your HQ to HQ 31 at least, but I still do suggest to upgrade it at max level. So why? This is the main reason why you need to upgrade your HQ at the max level. So these are the chest of resources. Okay, so let's go for the gold. So these are the level tied. No. I have more. Hold. Okay, so this is the fixed one. It will give you 1k of food. This is 10k. This 50k, and this is the level tied food chest. Food chest. So this one, two, this one, this one. So these four are the level tied chest. So what does it mean? So it means the higher your HQ level, the higher resources it will give you. So take a look at this and compare it to your uh UR coin chest. So mine will give me 3.02 M per chest. This is 1 M per purple chest. So take a look at in your account and see how much these two will give you. You'll see my if your HQ is below than 35, then I will then your chest will produce lesser resources. Okay? So it also works for no that's the fixed one. This SSR tier. This one, because this is also a level tied chest. See? Level tied. So it depends on your level, on how much resources it will give you. So the higher your level, HQ level, the higher resources you will get from this chest. So the more resources you will have. Okay? And then also, the higher output from your resources building. So the more resources you have, the more resources you can use for your base upgrade or even your tech. Okay, so these techs are really expensive, especially on gold. Look at this. Oh, 626. So those are expensive, so you need to be mindful about your resources, how to increase them, because increasing them will help you increase your squad's power. So if you're going to ask uh, squad power or resources, for me, this as a free to play, I'll rather choose resources first so that I'll have a lot of resources to use to increase my squad's power. Instead of focusing on my squad before resources, I'll rather focus on resources first than my squad's power. Okay, it's fine to be weak at first as long as you can move up the ladder as fast as you can using those strategies like putting resources first than your actual squad's power. Okay, so that's it. I hope this video helps you a lot. So if you still have questions, you can ask me. So that's it for now. Bye bye.